everybody, it's Sierra, the Artsy Badger. And first things first, I sincerely apologize for being gone for 2 weekends, but I have a really good excuse, well, for me anyway. We got a dog. We got her a little over a week ago now, which I know doesn't cover both weekends, but the weekend right before we got her, my sister was in town. I had these glorious plans to post on Monday, but then we ended up adopting her on Monday. So that's where I've been, and I'm so sorry for being gone. But hopefully you can find some room in your heart to forgive me. And the reason I haven't been able to post now that I have this dog is because having a dog is a lot of work. And she has a bit of separation anxiety, which I'm not sure if it'll go away, but it seems pretty normal to me for a dog that has been in the shelter for several months. And, you know, she is still a little afraid that we're not gonna be here with her forever. So when we leave the room or leave the house, she gets a little stressed. We've also had to been potty training her and taking her out on walks a lot. And then she came down with kennel cough, which is a bummer. So now she's cooped up, so we have to play with her in the backyard and try to keep her from being too stir crazy. So it's been a lot. And I was stressing out even before this whole experience, which, you know, I've said a lot of negative things. Let me go ahead and say that she is amazing, she's beautiful, she's really well-mannered, she's just the snuggliest little thing. We love her so much. But I was definitely stressing before we even picked her up because I've never had a dog on my own before. This is a completely new experience for me. I've had dogs all my life, but I've never taken care of one all on my lonesome. And I like to think that I understand dogs pretty well, but boy oh boy has she been testing my knowledge. So with that being said, I decided to do just some kind of stress relieving flowers. So I just busted out these water-based markers that I have in many different colors and decided to freehand some wildflowers. I just really wanted to do something that was really carefree and ideally stress relieving. And I think it did the trick. It was really nice to just let go and let the marker lie where it lies and have to go with the flow of mistakes without really worrying about it. And I think because I went into it with the intention of it being a stress relieving activity and not worrying about things looking too perfect, I was able to not worry about things not looking quite right. You'll probably notice that I have a lot more real-time footage in this video than I normally do, and that's mostly because I think it adds to kind of the stress relieving message of this video. Originally I was thinking of keeping it all normal time speed, but then I realized it would be incredibly long. So I definitely sped up some parts, but not nearly as fast as I normally speed up my footage. I feel like speeding things up definitely takes away from the kind of relaxing aspect of it. Although I do think that I watch a lot of speed paints because they're relaxing, but it's something that I watch more in the background. Not to say that you can't watch this in the background, but anyway, I was just pretty much doodling and letting myself relax a little bit. In other news, I have also been considering changing my upload date. As you guys probably already are aware of, it's been hard for me to keep to the Saturday schedule that I originally established for this channel, and then I changed it into a sometime over the weekend, which was pretty much always really late on Sunday, sometimes even Monday. I feel like Jenna Marbles, who's like, I post videos every Wednesday/Thursday. That's pretty much me. But my sort of channel change coming up here is I think I'm going to switch to posting on Wednesdays, which might make me even more like Jenna Marbles, I'm now realizing as I'm saying this. But hear me out. I work during the weekend time, and so it's hard for me to post during that time. My first day off is Wednesday, and so then I'll have a couple days after that to film, or Wednesday to film, and then I have the days that I work at my day job to edit, because I like to edit when I get home from work. It's a kind of like relaxing, mindless activity that I can do, and so I think it will be a better strategy to post on Wednesdays after I've had all of my day job work week to edit, and then I have my days off to film. I don't know if it makes sense to everybody else. A lot of people that I've told this idea to, they're like, you just have the same amount of time to do the same thing, blah, blah, blah. But I'm gonna test it out, so I'm gonna be posting on Wednesdays from now on. That's why this is going up on a Wednesday. I was gonna try and have it up by this past weekend, but then I thought I'd have to have a new video up by this Wednesday, and as I said, I work over the weekend, so that just wouldn't have worked. So here it is, here's my video. Videos are going up on Wednesday now. Hope you don't mind. Now I should probably get back to talking about the art, I suppose. I really enjoyed this sort of lineless style. I've always considered myself to not be that good at that style, but I just looked up lots of reference photos of flowers, and then also some reference photos of doodles of flowers. And then I closed the pictures of the doodles and just looked at the references, but kind of tried to take what I had learned from the doodles and what I liked about those and tried to apply them to my own drawings. And I really liked the result. And I really like the stress relief it gave me. If any of you guys are having a stressful day, you should try this. Even if you're not normally an artist or someone that doodles, I think that it's good for anyone to kind of take a break and let their mind relax while they do something that doesn't take a lot of attention, but pulls your attention away from the things that are stressing you out. Does that make sense? These roses, which are the last ones that I'm doodling, were definitely the hardest for me, but I think they turned out the best. I was so nervous the whole time I was doing them. I just kept adding petals and was like, oh my god, I don't know when to stop. I should stop now. No, it looks bad. I should keep going. And I think I actually managed to not overdo it. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back for this one. I think I overdid it just the right amount. What do you guys do to take your mind off of things that stress you out? Is there something in particular you like to doodle when you're stressed? Or do you have a different kind of craft activity that you like to do? Or maybe a sport? Let me know down below. I really hope that you guys can understand my little vacation from YouTube. Hopefully it won't happen again in the near future. But with that being said, I'll leave you guys to the music. Alrighty, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that watching me draw these flowers was just as stress relieving as it was for me to actually draw them. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next Wednesday.